Hallo, 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 ja, Leute. Wir sind wieder in Star Trek Online unterwegs und wir sind immer noch im ikonianischen Kampf und diesmal geht's Zeit in einer Flasche. Die Voyager ist unter dem Kommando von Admiral Tuvok Hinweise hinsichtlich einer Rasse des Delta-Quadranten, die als Kremin bekannt ist, gefolgt. Bis jetzt konnte er jedoch nur ein paar Gerüchte und eine Reihe von ungewöhnlichen Sensorenmessungen ausmachen. Doch nun haben wir einen Ferengi gefunden, der Artefakte der Kremin verkauft. Zumindest behauptet er das. Sie werden dazu autorisiert, mit diesem Ferengi zu verhandeln, die Artefakte zu erwerben und Nachforschungen über ihre Herkunft anzustellen.
We have a lead on the Crinim. Voyager went to Crinim's space looking for them a few months ago, but didn't find much more than a Vaudois and some anomalous sensor readings. But now, we found a Ferengi selling what he claims are Crinim artifacts. You are authorized to negotiate with the Ferengi and obtain these artifacts. Follow the trail where it leads. We need a weapon against the Icodians, and the Vaudois have gone to a great deal of trouble to keep whatever secrets the Crinim have out of our hands.
Okay. Ja, wir müssen in die Drohzone. Wir fliegen mal hin. Alles. Okay. Leute, wenn ihr den Anflug, also das Hinfliegen, nicht sehen wollt, weil das tut ja auch die Mission in die Länge treiben, sagt es mir, dann transwarbe ich mehr zu den Missionszielen hin. Ansonsten genießen wir ganz einfach nur mein Display und ja, wann wir eben dort ankommen, weil ich finde, der Anflug, also das Fliegen statt das ewige Transwarp sofort zur Mission, ist auch mal schön, dass man auch mal die Karte sieht. Oder ich bringe etwas mehr. Oder ich mache 2 Videos draus. Oder damit muss ich aufpassen, dass ich nicht über mein Ziel hinausschieße. Aber da haben wir dann Transform 30. Und normal haben wir Transwarp 12,34. Außer wir springen. So, jetzt mache ich manuelles Anfliegen. Wum, 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 wum. Und begeben Sie sich auf der Trozana. Okay, wir sind hier. Der schöne Ladebildschirm mit dem ganzen Box. Gefällt mir gut, wie die das hier gemacht haben mit der Kooperative. Zwischenstation.
Welcome to Josana. You're cleared for docking. We have everything you need for shore leave, and a few things that you didn't even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it.
So, den hören wir jetzt nie wieder. Egal wie oft wir auf diese Station müssen. Der kann nämlich ziemlich nervig werden mit der Zeit. Der redet nämlich nur aus ein und selber. Eine Nacht im Bootzimmer. Bildlich ein. Hab ich. Hallo Dorel. Hallo Captain Amelie. Und hallo Captain Nuku. So, wir wollen... da steht noch einer, wo wir Hallo sagen. Hallo Patas. So, dann gehen wir mal hinein. Das ist ein Männerjob. Mit einem anderen Schiff wäre es ein Frauenjob. Dann sind wir wieder im Ladebildschirm. Das wäre ja ohne Ladebildschirm langweilig. Aber wir benutzen hier das dann mal zum Lesen. Echte Play to Will an. Ja, das ist ja, kriege ich immer. Ja, wenn ich das Ganze abgeschlossen habe, kriege ich die Lithium. Ja, habe ich auch schon, aber so tagtäglich will ich das nicht abschließen. Weil, Explorations First Tag, das könnte es als Mission einführen. Das war richtig schön, das. Oh, ich bin da. Zeit in einer Flasche. Siehe, Geschäftsvermittler Gwen hat für seine private Geschäftstreffen Räumlichkeiten auf der Station gemietet. Wir können sie doch noch nicht sicher, was er für ein Objekt verkauft. Oder den Gerüchten zufolge ist es eine Art technologisches Gerät. Der Preis, den Gwen verlangt, ist bedeutend. Für so viele Latium könnte sie einen Mond kaufen. Das Sternenflottenkommando berichtet, dass zusätzliche Unterstützung unterwegs ist. Wir aber versuchen sollen, das Gerät zu erhalten. Verstanden. Die Rezeption.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed. Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed. Maybe, let's see, it was something Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vatwar wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain? I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear. Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station. You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jo, Rena, machen wir doch gerne. Ab auf mein Schiff, ich setze dich dort ab, wo du auch immer hin willst. Spätestens nächste Mission. Aber da liegen noch Universen und Galaxien und Sonnensysteme dazwischen.
Not so fast! The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble. Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
Alles schön am Brennen. Da kriegt er ein warmes Herz in den grünen Flammen. Okay, kommt nichts mehr.
Fine! I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my off. Hold it!
I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practices.
Well, I'm sure we could come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out! Not you, Quinn.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy. No? Fine. How about I answer your questions, and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity. The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work, but it's, odd. Definitely the Vadlar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in a couple wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vadlar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days. I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire. The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price. As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free.
But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds. Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comet cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Don't let the staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections, but in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff. Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vaadwaur purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device. Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the Latinum he paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field. I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Da geht 99% der Spielzeit drauf.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement. The controls are, yes, over here by the artifact. Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this. The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting. I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Danke. Man redet sich ja hier zu Tode.
I've had a chance to look at the Krenim many places, although I'm not sure how to activate. But this is my first time seeing Delta Quadrant for temporal manipulation. According to Quinn, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. Sideways? If that makes any sense at all? I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
Zwei Sachen in einem. Man hat ja viel verstanden.
Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors. Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vaudouar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system. Keep an eye out for Vaudouar. They're still patrolling this area.
Also das hätte ich jetzt so gemacht, dass wir reinfliegen und dann mindestens auf der ersten Punkt zu fliegen können. Aber okay, wir wissen, dass Vaudouar uns gleich angreifen.
If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found. Heads up! Vaudouar on an intercept course.
So Leute, das war mal der taktische Modus.
The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vaudouar. According to Voyager, the Krenim were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vaudouar went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There are more Vaudouars on our intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vaudouar sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Bist du endlich fertig? Ja, Tote geredet.
Heralds! They must be looking for that Vaudouar patrol. I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this way.
Hier, das langt. Diese Informationen, statt immer die riesen Texte, kann man im Chat in aller Ruhe nachlesen.
Heralds inbound! The Vaudouar must have gotten a signal out.
60 Kilometer weit entfernt.
So much for our investigation.
Oh, was soll denn das da jetzt? Haben die wieder so Turbo-Feigling Queste wieder draus gemacht? Welches Schiff ist am schnellsten? Ja, Hansel wieder draus gemacht. Leute, also ich habe da drauf gerade nicht so großartig Spaß drauf, so ewig ja, den Schiffen nachzufliegen. Von daher werde ich hier das wahrscheinlich abbrechen und überspringen, weil ich bestimmt nicht da irgendwelche Schiffe mit Turbo 3000 nachfliegen muss. Weil ihr seht, es ist einfach fast unmöglich, das Schiff einzuholen. okay, gut, diese Mission hier muss gemeldet werden. Manchmal fühle ich mich so wie so ein Melder für dieses Spiel. So, die Mission funktioniert wieder nicht, diese Mission funktioniert wieder nicht. Also einige Missionen sind sehr verpackt. Ja, wir teleportieren uns einfach mal runter. Wir sind jetzt etwas genervt mal wieder darüber. Die 5. Mission für heute, wo es Schiffe nur zu kämpfen gibt, wenn man Turbo 3000 eingebaut hat.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing. Exactly.
Ich habe keinen Bock mehr auf Reden.
These tall spires are charged with temporal energy. Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on. There are more mineral deposits over there. There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead. These anomalies have a shape, like a warp field, but not quite the same. The only other place... There! Behind those rocks! Hurry! They'll be here any moment! This area looks defensible. Get ready. I have... Here they come! More reinforcements inbound! I'm working as quickly as I can.
So, lassen wir mal die NPCs das Ganze machen. Die haben etwas mehr Überblick als ich.
almost there. Just one more connection and that should...
Wo ist er denn? Hui! Könnt ihr mal überlegen, wer von euch explodieren möchte? Wäre etwas hilfreich. Was bisschen die Heilung. Danke. So, den haben wir mit Bomben weggebombt, also mit Griecherminen. Eine Höhle.
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time.
Okay.
It's taken me some time to...
Ja, ich weiß. Ich will aber heute keine verpackte Mission mehr spielen. Wir gehen da mal reparieren. Sorry Leute, ich mache jetzt hier die Kurzversion, weil da eben hat das etwas genervt mit dem. Ich bin schneller als du, Raumschiff, obwohl es nicht schneller sein darf als ich. Aber wir haben es ja letztendlich geschafft.
Hold this.
Okay, ja, ich weiß. Hier das machen und dann die Mikrofons.
That should do it.
Ja.
Your fight overloaded some of the temporal technology.
Okay, now it's starting to look like something.
The temporal compensators. The Imperium was at its peak. The temporal compensators are.
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we have Anorak's. The repairs should be enough.
I beg mercy, Great One. It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanay fleet.
Their struggles are meaningless.
And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear.
We shall rend their worlds asunder. Spill them with blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike.
I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
They couldn't see us?
The only protection my people and I have made Anorak's designed a The first Krenim, the Vaudois is. There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes, we removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone.
So war ich mal ein bisschen entnervt heute. Wir sind auch fertig mit der Mission.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain
Ja. So Leute, das war's dann für heute. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet daran euer Spaß, wie ich auch ein bisschen genervt war. Es passiert mal bei Star Trek Online. Ich werde diese Mission hier melden, dass es dort eben zu Komplikationen gibt. Weil man muss ja auch an die Spieler denken, die keine One-Hitter sind und Co. Okay, dann. Ciao.